Hello friends, this is Dr. Antoine Nyongeko, your coach in the data analysis using R2. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can perform sentiment analysis on tweets using hashtag. In this presentation, I'm going to use hashtag Ukraine. As you know, there is a war between Ukraine and Russia, and I'm going to see what kind of sentiment are expressed in tweets which are being written by some people or some individual organizations. To have access to tweets, you must have some authorizations and you have to fill these spaces because authorizations are individual, and that's why I didn't want to show you all my authorizations. And all these packages are needed to perform this presentation, and I have to run all these packages. As you know, friends, to have access to tweets, you need some authorizations, and you have to complete all these, and you have to fill all these spaces. In this command you see here, friends, allows me to have tweets on Ukraine, and in this case, I want 1,000 tweets were written in English. This is to show the language. Let's run this command. As you can see, friends, the computer is downloading tweets. As you can see here, downloading multiple pages. As you can see, it is written here, and you have to wait until it finishes. As you can see, friends, downloading operation was completed, and by running this test, this command allows me to get a text, and I saved this test in text Ukraine, and I want to run this command to see what is the text I have. The text I have, this command is to visualize or to analyze the text I got. Now, as you can see here, friends, I have many tweets because I downloaded 1,000 tweets. As you can see here, friends, I have 999 tweets. Now I'm going to convert this text in corpus. Let's run this command. Now I can take a look on 10 tweets, first tweets. Let's look 10 at first tweets by running this command, inspect. And look, friends, I just need to see first tweets by running this command on Ukraine. 10 tweets. As you can see here, friends, I have 10 tweets, which begins here. You can see this is the first tweet. You see Russia worst and so on. This is the second tweet, and so on. And let's transform, or let's clean my text. Let's clean my text before I perform sentiment analysis, or before I perform some other analysis like a visualization. And as if you are accustomed to my videos, I have explained how to prepare a document in text mining. This is to change letter to lower, and this is to remove numbers, and this command is to remove words, stop words. And this command is to remove punctuation. As you can see, friends, there are some punctuations. And this command is to remove whitespace. And this command is to remove some words that I don't want to see in my document. Let's run all these commands. After this, I can also inspect some first tweets by using these commands. Now I'm going to convert this in term document matrix. Let's run this command to transform in term document matrix. And here I can just find words which were used at least 20 times. Let's see those words which are frequently used. As you can see here, friends, this comment shows me some words which were used at least 20 times. You see these words. You see here, friends, Russia, people, Russian, Ukraine, and so on, war, and so on. These are words which were used at least 20 times. Let's transform this in matrix. Now I'm going to make a plot of those words which were used at least 20 times, because this comment allows me to select words which were used at least 20 times, and I'm going just to make a plot of those a bar plot of those words. You see, friends, those words which were frequently used. As you can see, friends, they are beloved, missile, rip, and so on. You can see those words which were used at least 20 times. Now I can continue text preparation. Now I'm sorting those words decreasingly. Let's run this comment. Now, as you can see, friends, integrity, never, territorial, rook, and so on. Now I can just make a plot of top 10 words. This is a plot for 10. This is a plot for top 10 words which were used, most used. I can also make word cloud by running this comment. You can see my video to understand all these comments. This is the number of frequencies, and this is the number of words I want to include in my word clouds. This is the rotation. This comment is easy for rotation. And as you can see here, friends, Ukraine were used. It's normal because I'm working on Ukraine war. And I can learn another word cloud on Ukraine. This I changed only this color here, this color, and you can see, how colors appear by using rainbow color. You can see here, and I can show you how you can also specify the figure or the image. If you want, for instance, a cycle, can learn this comment with wordcloud 2 library. You can see how it will be as a cycle. As you can see here, I specified cycle. Right, just increase the size. You can see it seems to be a cycle, and you can also specify triangle if you want. In this using this comment, if we want triangle, this comment, triangle, let's increase the size. It seems to be a triangle. And you can also use a lozenge, this comment, if you want a lozenge. As you can see here, indicated lozenge. Let's increase the size. As you can see here. Now I'm going to perform sentiment analysis using sentimentr library. Let's run this comment to translate. Let's run this first comment to call the sentimentr in working environment, and I'm going to transform in character text on Ukraine, my tweets, and then I can perform this sentiment analysis using this comment sentiment. Now I can view sentiment as how words were evaluated as indicating sentiments. In front of each word, you will see the score of sentiment or the rate of sentiment. When you use this common sentimentr package or library, as you can see here, friends, there are some words which have negative numbers that may indicate negative words, and words with positive number indicate positive sentiment. This is the best way of analyzing sentiment. I can also calculate the mean sentiment by running these comments. As you can see here, friends, the mean sentiment is negative. And I can also use other lexicon like Afin lexicon and Bing lexicon. When I use Afin lexicon, each word will be rated between -5 and 5, -5 and +5. As we are near -5, that means it is negative sentiment, and as we are near +5, that indicates positive sentiment. And I will run this comment or this comment. You can visualize my previous video on text mining because I have used all these comments. Let's run this comment. And you can see here, friends, now it's like the same. There are 2 here, integrity 2, missed -2, opportunity 2, integrity 2, missed -2, and so on. This document indicates tweets. Opportunity in first tweet, integrity in second tweet, missed in second tweet, and so on. As you can see here, by analyzing 1000 tweets, the mean sentiment are negative. And it's not surprising because I'm working on tweets related to war. That's why I have negative sentiment. But when I use this comment, as you can see, the sentiment is like 0. And I can also use Bing. And when you use Bing lexicon, each word will be qualified as positive or negative. Let's run this comment, friends, and I will make a plot to see whether positive words are greater than a negative word or the opposite. As you can see here, friends, let's make a view of this. This is the term and this is the tweets. As you can see here, the first term is negative, 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 and so on. As you can see, friends. Now I can just make a bar plot or calculate proportion just to make visualization to see in terms of number, to see whether positive words are greater than negative words or terms. Let's see the plots. As you can see, there are many words which are negative, which are considered as negative, and the number of negative words is greater than the number of positive words. And that is not surprising because we are talking in country which is in war. Okay, friends, now I'm going to show you how you can use another library to perform sentiment analysis. And in this, when you use NRC lexicon, each word will be assessed and qualified as sadness, anger, fear, and so on. Let's run this comment. Let's call this library and let's run this comment. Now let's get sentiments. Okay, friends, now as you see, the process is completed, and now I can just run this comment to combine, because when you see the head here, you can see now how words were qualified as negative or as fear, expressing fear, joy, sadness, or surprise, or trust, or negative, and so on. And I can just, when I run this command to combine with terms and sentiment, you will be able to see easily how things are. Now let's run this comment. This process using an NRC is a long process which takes much time, around 10 minutes. And as you can see here, words which are in this tweet, you see are expressing, some are expressing anger, anticipation, fear, joy, sadness, surprise, trust, and look here, friends, negative, positive, and so on, as you can see here, friends. And now I'm going to just make a plot by running these comments. Let me make a plot to see whether how words are plotted. As you can see here, friends, now you can see here positive, or how positive words which I will use. Now this is negative, trust, fear, disgust, anger, and so on. Now this is how we can plot our words. Now you can see the plot words which were used indicating anger, words indicating person positive, which are positive, words which are indicating negative sentiment or positive sentiment, and so on. Okay, friends, this is how you can make sentiment analysis using hashtag. And as you can see, I was working on Ukraine, and the choice of Ukraine is based on the fact that Ukraine is in war with Russia. And I would like to analyze how words. I would like to analyze sentiment expressed in some tweets. And as you saw it, I collected 1,000 tweets. And as also you found it, there are many words which are expressing negative sentiment than positive sentiment. And okay, friends, I hope this video will help you to see how you can perform sentiment analysis. And if you enjoy this video, and you can like it and share it. And thank you for watching our video. Bye.